Hi everyone, welcome to Amala Movements. I'm Charlotte. Today we have a calming and gentle yoga practice for eye strain and screen headaches. So I invite you to dim your lights and to turn your screen brightness down as much as you feel comfortable to, and allow the sound of my voice to guide you. You may want to bring along a pillow or a cushion to rest your head and an eye pillow. And this can be a folded towel or a clean pair of socks. So let's take a deep breath and let's get started. So take some time to come down to the ground. Make sure that you're feeling really comfortable, feeling really cozy. And then you can allow the eyes to close or let them drop and soften the gaze down towards the earth. And we'll begin with the breath today. Breathing in gently, inhale through the nose. And on an exhale, allow the jaw to drop. Take a gentle sigh out through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhaling in through the nose. Allow the jaw to drop down. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale in through the nose. And exhale, releasing tension, letting it all slip away on your exhale. Great, and from here you can either keep the eyes closed or flutter the eyelashes open. And we're going to look directly up towards the sky. So keep your chin facing forwards as it is, and just send your gaze all the way up towards the sky. And you can do this with your eyes closed or eyes open. And just notice if and how this triggers a relaxation response in the body. So you might start to yawn. And if you are yawning, let that yawn come. You might notice the breath soften and deepen. Stay with me if you can. Keep looking all the way up towards the sky. It might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but just keep breathing through it. Notice if this encourages another place in the body to let go and relax. Good. And then let it go. Close the eyes. And just allow your gaze to soften and return back to normal. Take an inhale in through the nose. Exhale, drop and soften the jaw. Sigh out through the mouth. Keep the eyes closed. Bring the palms of the hands together and give the hands a big rub. So what we're doing here is generating heat and energy in the palms of the hands. And then release that and place the palms of the hands over the eyes. Allow the eyes to really fall back into their sockets. And this place is a really wonderful place to be, a wonderful place to come to if ever your eyes are feeling particularly tired, particularly heavy. Let this encourage your body, your mind, and your breath to soften and soften and soften. And from here, keep the eyes closed and draw the fingertips down so that the fingertips are now resting on the eyelids. And we'll take a very, very gentle press here. So obviously not pressing too hard on the eyeballs themselves, but a gentle press. And you might feel this as a really nice, welcomed relief today. Take another deep breath in. Soften the jaw, sigh out through the mouth. And then almost like we've got paint on our fingers, we'll paint our hands down the face. Allow the jaw to drop and bring the palms to rest wherever's comfortable on the lap. Very, very slowly. Drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder, and you can absolutely keep your eyes closed here. We'll just take some gentle movements of the head and of the neck. If you want a deeper stretch today, extend your left arm out towards the side, fingertips pointing down towards the earth beneath you. Breathe deep. And then bring your left hand back on your lap. Bring your head back up to center. Breathe in. Breathing out, dropping your left ear down towards your left shoulder, pausing for a moment, just truly checking in. How does this feel? For a slightly deeper stretch on this side, extend your right fingertips down towards the earth. And just ask yourself, what can you let go of? What can you let go of? Bring your right hand back to your lap. Bring your head back up to center. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Take an inhale. Exhale, look down towards the chest. So pausing here just for a moment. Re-establishing your length through the spine. Opening up through the armpits, opening up through the chest. And then very slowly and with control, finding a gentle sway in the head and the neck. So it's like we're tick-tocking our head from side to side. And this movement in this practice more than ever can be slow. It can be very minimal. It doesn't have to be your full range of movement today. And by slowing things down, by keeping things small and quiet, we're just encouraging energy to shift, giving it the space it needs. Good, and next time you are looking directly down towards the earth, pause. Breathe in deeply, and on an exhale, we lift the gaze. And if it feels okay for you today, you can flutter the eyelashes open. If you prefer to keep the eyes closed, that is more than welcome. So what we're going to move on to next is softening the eyebrows. So finding a pinch grip, so using your thumb and your index finger, like pincers, and we will pinch from the inside edge of the eyebrows, so towards your third eye. Just find a little pinch and then move outwards, so towards your ears, and then pinch. Move outwards a bit more and pinch, and outwards and pinch. And then when you get to the edges of your eyebrows, you just gently and quietly come back to the middle and go again. And not pinching too hard, but just enough to find that moment of release. You might feel tension in the eyebrows. More often than not, we do hold a lot up there. But bring the breath. Let's go one more time, starting in the middle of the brows and working outwards. Great. And then extending your fingers. And if you're able to join your index finger and your middle finger and your pinky finger and your ring finger, so you just create a little V shape. Don't worry too much if that's not working for you today. You're going to grip around either side of the ear and draw the hands down the neck. So finding the outside edges of the neck. Moving down towards the collarbones. Just going again in your own time. You might already be feeling the draining that's happening. And that's okay. And then from here, working with the tips of your fingers to massage out the back of the neck. Particularly focusing on the space where your neck, the back of the neck, meets the base of the skull. So getting your fingertips right up towards the back of the head and just finding some gentle pressing, some gentle circling of the fingertips. Bring the breath. And you can slowly work the hands down the back of the neck. So we're moving closer towards our shoulders, towards our scapula. And then dropping the hands down to rest comfortably in your lap. Inhale, roll the shoulders forwards and up towards the ears. Exhale, relax the jaw. Let out a beautiful sigh. Bring your right arm across the body and use your left hand to massage and pull across. Drop your right shoulder in towards your back. Allow everything to soften. You can close the eyes if you aren't already. And let that go. Sit up tall. Bring the left arm across the body and your right fingers to massage and draw across that left arm. Melt your left shoulder down in towards the back. Create space. Breathe. And then exhale. Let that go. So use your hands to help your knees up. We've been sitting cross-legged for some time, so you might want to just take some gentle movements of the feet, the hips, or the knees. And we'll gently transition to extending your legs out in front of you. So really do bend your knees here. Really, really bending the knees. Draw the toes up towards the sky, so flexing the feet. Bring the hands to rest under the backs of the knees, so supporting your legs. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Sit up tall, create space. And exhale, fold it down. Plant the soles of the feet in towards the floor. And then rest the hands wherever feels nice. So it might feel good for you today to keep the hands at the backs of the knees. Or you can bring the forearms to rest on your shin. Allow your head to hang heavy here. On an inhale, breathe deep into your belly. Exhale, we let it all go. Notice if you're holding your head up in some way. And we can help ourselves notice by gently nodding the head as if we're saying yes. And gently, gently shaking the head as if we're saying no. And allow the weight of the head to drop. It's okay. It's okay to let go of any tension that's creeping up today. Be patient. Breathe. And slowly start to wiggle the fingertips. We'll come back the way we came. So if your hands have moved, put them back underneath the kneecaps. Flex the feet. And slowly roll yourself all the way up through the spine. Really take your time. You might get a little lightheaded here. That's okay. Just bring your fingertips to the earth for some grounding. Sit up tall. Exhale, let it go. We're going to come to lie down on our backs. So if you have a pillow with you today, you can grab that. If you have an eye pillow as well, I have a sock, so you can grab that. We're going to pop the pillow underneath our head. So take your time to come down onto your back. And get nice and cozy. And you can use your home eye pillow to place over your eyes. And this is one of my favorite things to do, and I really highly encourage you to give it a try. If you haven't already, placing something over the eyes, it just helps the eyes to soften, to let go. We hold a lot of tension in the eyes. A lot of tension often we don't know is there. Place your hands on the body. So one hand on your belly, one hand gently resting on your chest. This helps us to feel grounded, to feel settled. We'll just do some very soft, very simple breath work. And I invite you to join me inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4. So we'll just take a simple breath together to prepare, inhaling in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, inhaling in through the nose for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4. We'll take one more. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Big exhale. Let it all go. Let it all go. Allow the breath to just be what it is. Allow the breath to just be what it wants to be right now, today. Allow your head to fall back into your pillow or cushion or blanket behind you. Allow the skin of the face to truly soften, to let it melt down towards the earth. Trust that this time is so valuable, it's so restorative for the body and the mind. And I truly invite you to stay here for as long as time can allow it today. And whenever you are ready to leave your practice, I invite you to gently wriggle the tips of your fingers and purposefully bring the palms of your hands together, and you can keep your eye pillow on if you have that on today, and just rest your thumbs at your third eye. And in fact, we can massage this out here, so gently moving the hands from left to right and up and down, encouraging that extra little release. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly hope that this practice has helped you to release and let go of something. And if anything, just this moment of slowing down, of tuning out and checking in is just so beautiful, so valuable. And thank you for sharing that with me today. So have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.